Welcome to Scale in Peace YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about Notion calendar. It's going to help you to solve the issue we all have when we have a task list on one side, we have the events on the other side, and you arrive on the day to do the things and you struggle to find the information and you sometimes forget to do your tasks, or even you are too busy with the meetings you have scheduled and you don't have time to finish on time the things you planned to do. So Notion calendar aims at solving those kind of issues, and I'm going to show you also how you can use it with your teams when you take meeting notes, for example, and you want to make sure that the whole company aligns with the deadlines and the schedules that you planned in advance. All right, welcome to Notion database view. If you are using Notion already, you know about the view that is called calendar. What you have to understand simply is that this is a database, and the usual way to see databases are going to be the table view, where you can see your task like this. This one, for example, here is in to do. You could add properties to this database where you could add persons to it. You could also allow people to load a file or a specific link, an email, a phone. Like, you have different fields here. I'm not going to go too much into details of what is the database, but what you have to understand here is that this is a way you can organize yourself with some deadlines here. You can also have a view of this table by status here like that, or you can even go a little bit further down and, for example, organize them by publication date. So this one, for example, if I put it this, it changes it changes category. Let me just rename this one because it's actually just a date, so we can put deadline if we want. Okay. So here you have all your tasks in to review for the next 7 days, next 30 days. Here you have your table too. You could change this here and the date would automatically change to the corresponding date here. Now, if you go back to your calendar, this is the same 3 tasks that we have, but they are in different days. Now, let's go into Notion calendar. And the easiest way to go inside Notion calendar is from your calendar view of your database, and you can open it from here, and when you open it, it will show up. Let me just show you the months version. So the months version, here we have table 3, task 1, table 2. Here it's the same. Now, the good thing with the calendar is that it's pretty much the same interface than what we are used to most calendar apps, if you are using Google Calendar, for example. And what you have here, and that's the big difference, is so all the daily tasks are here, but these are actually connected with your database. So in my case, it's called Scale in Peace Notion Demo. And what happens is, okay, we have a task schedule here for the 17th. I'm going to put it at 11 a.m. because I want to be organized, and that's where I want to do it. Now the task 1 here, I'm actually having the afternoon, so I'm going to change the day like that, putting it after lunch, and put the 2 days like this. What we see directly is, because it's interconnected with Notion, then you can directly see that it has changed, and when you go to the task itself, it has put the little dates like that. Now, what happens usually or sometimes is your days goes by and you didn't finish the task. So if you are in Notion, because you are usually working in Notion, usually you put notes here in each task. Maybe you have some like checklist. So it's just something you can remember to do for this task specifically, but you haven't done it, so you can move to the next day, for example, and just by 2 or 3 little clicks like that to just change the dates like this. Then if you go back to your Notion calendar, it changes instantly. So I think this is a game changer for many companies who are usually juggling between one task list and a calendar event. And here, if someone schedules a meeting and you already plan to do this task at that time, you can refuse easily, because on the same view, you have your task list and your other events. What is the good thing with Notion Calendar is that all the databases that use the calendar view will be accessible from the same view here. So I'm not going to show them because those are my personal tasks, but I have several task lists, for example, for different clients' projects, and to make sure there is no conflict, then I can put them on the same view, which is what I do on a daily basis, and make sure that I stay organized like that. And as you can see, whenever I change an information, for example, here I put 2 to 4 p.m. Actually, I'm going to just put that whole day thing because I just want to schedule it for the weekend. Then when I go back to the task, it's already updated. So if my customer has a shared access to this task, he will see that I'm changing the scheduling of each day's task, and he doesn't need to ask me how is it going, where are the tasks, and how are you progressing. He sees already that I'm rescheduling. He sees already that I'm staying organized, and it keeps things transparent. And trust me, if you want to build trust with your team and with your projects, you need transparency. If you are using Google Calendar, for example, or other calendars, you can pair the two tools together and start using both at the same time and at least have everything in the same view. So the best use case would be if you are using Notion for your to-do list, you want them on your calendar. And if you are using another calendar application, then you want to link it together so that Notion Calendar can help you have the two tasks and calendar events on the same view. Now I want to give you a bonus tutorial for example, if you were in a meeting. Let's say here, this is a meeting, okay? Meeting ABC, okay? So it's scheduled, you guys are doing it, and you start to write down things, right? Okay, we need to do this, we need to do that. Instead of this, what you can do directly is a linked view of your database. You can put a table, it doesn't matter for this example, but you can choose the view, obviously. And here, instead of saying, okay, we need to do this, no, this actually becomes a task. You can put a deadline on it, and automatically in your Notion calendar, it will pop up. And whenever you are in the week or in the days that it's supposed to happen, you see it appearing. You can slide it down and say, okay, boss, or okay, team, we are going to do this task during these hours. And that way, it's saving a lot of miscommunication, and everybody is on the meeting notes. And instead of just saying, I'm going to do this is my responsibility to do that, and I'm going to organize myself on my side, everybody can put the task on the same database. And obviously here, what you would need is a field for assigning people, and then starting to put me, and this way you can directly see that, okay, Nico has to do such task and such task. Okay, you see here, it's just notes that I'm putting here. Like that. I just need to put a deadline. So like they are all, this one is October 17, this one is 23rd, this one is for November, and this one is for the 19th. That way, whenever we go to the calendar here, we see them appearing. We can make them showing up here. This one, it was the wrong date. This one, actually Tuesday is easier for the team, and that's it. You can have a better view. And imagine that you can pair it with all your tasks and other things that you have to do on your side. If you have a personal Notion and a professional Notion, you can put them together on the same view, and it avoids to switch back accounts or things like that. You can have everything here. I think it's pretty powerful. So if you need help to onboard on such system, you can also hire me. I will be happy to help you to set up this system for you and with Notion. So check the links in the description, and see you tomorrow for the next video. Bye.